All three of these lightsabers I purchased off of Amazon, and they've been an excellent addition to my collection, providing a variety of features at a reduced cost. Number 7, Disney Legacy Lightsabers. Disney Legacy Lightsabers are an excellent option if you are out with your family at the parks and looking for a cool souvenir to bring back to help you remember the good times that you had. These lightsabers can be purchased individually without blade around $150 to $175. A blade will cost you anywhere from an additional $40 to $50 to add functionality to your hilt. These lightsabers lack smooth swing and most effects, with only Flash on Clash being available for blade effects. Again, this is an excellent option if you're looking for a cool souvenir to bring home from your vacation. Otherwise, there are better things available. Number 6, Hasbro Black Series Elite Lightsabers. These can be picked up at retail stores and online. You do not have to go to a special park to purchase this. It is going to have some additional features added to it, such as a scrolling ignition, blaster block, lockup, and tip drag, as well as some weathering to the hilt to give it some more screen accuracy. But with a weak speaker and no smooth swing, this saber, which runs anywhere from $200 to $250, is a high-priced item that lacks many of the benefits of cheaper models. An RGB lightsaber means that the light for the blade comes inside the hilt. It is going to have a wide range of special effects. You can modify the sound fonts on the soundboard, and you can get something that looks pretty screen accurate for hundreds of dollars less than you would buy with a Hasbro Elite or a Galaxy's Edge Legacy lightsaber. Since the light is in the hilt, this is a durable and reliable dueling blade, potentially hundreds of dollars less than a Neopixel. A Neopixel lightsaber is the Cadillac of lightsabers. This will have light strips inside the blade that are individually programmable to allow you to have a wide variety of ignition and retraction, as well as blade effects such as blaster block, lockup, tip drag. It has smooth swing, loudspeaker. This is going to let people know that you're in a room, and the blade tends to be brighter than any other option that has been on this list so far. This also happens to be the most expensive option, so keep that in mind if you're working with a budget. Number 4, know your soundboards. The soundboard is this black part here that allows the lightsaber to have various effects. There are many different types of soundboards on the market, with the highest end being referred to as the Proffie. This allows people to go on their computer and individually program each light of their blade to have some pretty spectacular lightsaber effects. If you're not into that level of control, go with a Xeno 3 soundboard. The Xeno 3 soundboard is able to hook up to an app on your phone that allows you to change the color, sound fonts, and blade effects. This is a pretty good option for most lightsaber buyers. The difference between a Proffie board and a Xenopixel can mean hundreds of dollars in your pocket. There are also the soundboards that come with the lightsabers that you purchase off of Amazon. Those are cheap and locked in with their sound effects and blade colors. On an Amazon lightsaber, you may be unable to change the color to match a different sound font if you wanted to, which reduces some of its functionality and makes it a less appealing option for many buyers. But you can still find Xeno 3 boards on lightsabers that are on Amazon. Number 3, sound fonts. Sound fonts are different sound effects that you can add to your lightsaber. As long as your lightsaber has an SD port on its core, you can go online and purchase new sound fonts for your lightsaber. For example, I purchased a Cal Kestis blue sound font off of Kyberphonics for my Cal Kestis Jedi Survivor lightsaber, which matches up better with the video game's sound effects and features than the standard sound font that came with it. So, if you have an SD port for your soundboard, you can purchase any sound effects and music and put it onto your lightsaber that you want to customize it and make it truly your own. Number 2. Most lightsaber retailers online are what are referred to as drop shippers. This means that the lightsabers that they are selling on their storefronts come from pretty much the same factory in China. You can do a lot of research and discover the same hilt that you're looking for, maybe for hundreds of dollars less, if you're just willing to do some price checking around the internet. Now, this is not necessarily a bad thing, but the thing that can differentiate a high-end lightsaber from just the Amazon lightsabers is the soundboard that it comes with. Some Amazon lightsabers come with locked-in soundboards. Others come with a Xeno 3 soundboard that makes them more functional. You just need to know what you're looking for. Are you looking for accurate screen accuracy? Are you looking for durability? Are you looking for function as far as blade effects? All those things can have a pivotal role to play in whether or not you find the right lightsaber for you. Number 1, is it worth it to go with a high-end vendor? We've all seen the ads on YouTube for Neosabers, Theory Sabers, Art Sabers, Damien Sabers, the list goes on and on. As I mentioned previously in number 2, most of the hilts that you get from the high-end vendors are exactly the same and come from a factory in China. The thing that differentiates the high-end vendors is what soundboard they're going to put in their blades. Dark Wolf uses a Xeno 3 soundboard. This is a very functional and easy to use soundboard for individuals, whereas other storefronts will use a Proffie soundboard, which again is one that is more programmable for individual styling of your lightsaber. I have no experience with Theory Saber, but I have purchased from Art Saber, Damien Saber, and Vire Sabers. And I've had good experiences with all of them, but hands down, the best customer service that I have found for any lightsaber vendor is Dark Wolf Sabers. This is my Dark Wolf V9 Jedi Survivor lightsaber. I have a review that I made for this that I'll include with the cards. But this particular company offers phenomenal customer service. If I've had any issue with any of my lightsabers that I have, even if I didn't purchase it from Dark Wolf, I reach out to them and I get a near instantaneous response from the owner of Dark Wolf Sabers. So, is it worth it to spend $700 for a lightsaber? Well, the high-end lightsaber vendors may also include things like crystal reveals or custom sound fonts, but as I've described in the previous 10 examples, you can buy your own sound fonts to put on there to match it to your personal taste, and your mileage will vary on whether or not you like a crystal reveal. So, that is my top 10 things for every new buyer to know before purchasing their first lightsaber. Please let me know down in the comments what your experience has been when buying lightsabers, or if you're getting ready to purchase your first saber, as well as what your dream lightsaber would be if you have not purchased any at all. Thanks for watching.